Hey friends, it's Elizabeth with Rayleigh Realty. As a lifelong resident of the Deep Creek Lake area, I get asked all the time what it's really like to live here. Not just the postcard version, but the everyday reality. Today, I want to walk you through both the highs and the lows of living at Deep Creek Lake so you can decide if this lifestyle truly fits you or your family. Let's start with one of the biggest downsides, and honestly one that affects me personally, which are the shopping options. If you're someone who loves larger retail stores or big name brands, places like Target, Hobby Lobby, Barnes & Noble, Starbucks, or Michael's, those things just don't exist right here in Garrett County. For that kind of shopping experience or a traditional strip mall setup, you're looking at about a 45-minute drive to Morgantown, West Virginia, or you'll be relying on online ordering. That being said, this area really shines when it comes to locally owned shops. Downtown Oakland in particular has some fantastic boutiques, gift shops, bookstores, and specialty stores that give you plenty of opportunities to shop local and still get that retail therapy fix. Another reality of living at DCL is that you do have to drive pretty much everywhere. This isn't a walk to the grocery store kind of place, and the homes are spread out rather than clustered together. The upside of that, though, is that there's virtually no traffic, and spacing between homes creates a sense of privacy that many people are specifically looking for when they move here. You may not naturally bump into your neighbors every day, but people are genuinely so kind and helpful. I've been incredibly lucky with neighbors over the years. When we moved into our current home, our neighbors had our driveway plowed before we even arrived. That balance of privacy and friendliness is part of what makes living here feel more like a nature retreat than a suburban neighborhood. Cell service is another thing worth mentioning. Because we're in a mountainous forested area, reception can be spotty depending on where your home is located. That's definitely the trade-off for peace, quiet, and all the natural beauty of the area, though. The good news is that there are solutions. Cell boosters work well for many homes, Starlink has become a popular option, and AT&T has historically been the most reliable carrier in this area. Most residents find a setup that works for their lifestyle. Now for the good stuff, and there's a lot of it. One of the biggest upsides of living at Deep Creek Lake is access to beautiful state parks and outdoor recreation in all 4 seasons. Spring, summer, and fall are all about the lake life. Calm mornings on the water, jumping in the lake on a warm afternoon, kayaking, boating, hiking, and simply enjoying the slower pace. In the winter, Wisp Resort becomes a hub for skiing, snowboarding, tubing, and other cold weather fun that brings so much energy to the area. We also have a surprisingly great local food scene for a small town. There are wonderful locally owned restaurants, cafes, and breweries that residents truly support year-round, not just during tourist season. Small town living here also means locals nights, resident discounts, and that familiar feeling where once you know one person, you really just know everyone. Community is a huge part of life at Deep Creek Lake. There are so many organizations and groups that make it easy to get involved and build lasting friendships. Things like the Lions Club, Rotary, Garrett Choral Society, the Community Concert Band, Garrett Trails, PTOs, advisory boards and commissions, Chamber of Commerce events, and even fitness communities at places like Fit with Jen, The Cark, or Jitterbug. If you're looking for connection, you'll definitely find it here. Deep Creek Lake can't have everything, but for many people, it has just the right things. With a relaxed lifestyle, beautiful scenery, and a great sense of community, Deep Creek is a great place to visit and can be an even better place to live. If you're considering buying a home here, whether as a primary residence or a second home, I'd love to help you explore what living at Deep Creek Lake could look like for you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.